Hi guys, it's Jamila here from Slap. Today I'm going to be doing a video on all of the red lipsticks in my collection. It is a huge bumper video, mainly of demos, mainly of swatches, and a few bits of me looking very worse for wear, talking about why I like them, or why I remember I like them, or why I don't like them. So I'm just going to get into it, but if you haven't subscribed already guys, please subscribe. We'd love to have you in the Slap family. And without further ado guys, here is the video. I didn't really know how to define red lipstick. I kind of saw that I had a lot of berries, thought they could be cute. I had like a really intense orangey red. So the first chunk is going to be Tom Ford lipsticks. Some of these are really old. I had these from when I used to have an online magazine called Blush London, and I used to get loads of Tom Ford stuff sent to me, which was a great time guys. So when I had Blush, I used to get lots of Tom Ford, and I got lots of Tom Ford red lipsticks, which I was scared of and didn't wear. I wore a few of the deep richer berry ones, but the other ones I didn't really wear. So this is now my chance to finally try some of them. I've got some Pat McGrath, and then we're gonna have a liquid section, so lip glosses, tints, liquid lipsticks, and then we're gonna have a miscellaneous section. So first up, I'm going to start with the Tom Ford section of this video. So the first Tom Ford I have is the Flame. Oh gosh, this is the scariest one first. I guess I'm getting it out of the way. Oh god. So this is Flame. This is the Rouge in Matte. So this is the lip colour in matte. It's actually really nice and creamy. It's actually really nice. It's not for me, but it's really nice. So next up is the shade Dark and Stormy, and I definitely do remember using this one quite a lot, and it's just a lip colour, so it's not matte. It is very dark, very rich. A really nice, rich, deep, browny burgundy red, which I think is going to be gorgeous. So that is Dark and Stormy on. I think it might be a bit too dark and stormy for me. The next up is the shade Black Dahlia, and this is a matte. I definitely feel like I prefer the matte so far. This is another rich, deep one, but it's much more of a Bordeaux, much more berry. Much prefer the Black Dahlia so far. So let's pop this on. I actually liked this one, clearly. So this is one I actually used a lot. Next up, this was a limited edition, so it's kind of random. This is called Purple Noon. Next up is my last Tom Ford one. It is another matte one. This is Ruby Rush. And if I remember correctly, this is quite a bright red. Oh my gosh, yes. Love how creamy his mattes are. So that's it with the Tom Ford ones. I was actually really impressed with his formulation, really impressed with the matte formulation, and Don't think I found my colour in any of those, but I did enjoy trying them all on. Next up is the Pat McGrath. I went through a very weird stage of just buying loads of red lipsticks from Pat McGrath, trying to find my perfect red. I don't know if I did, but I'm going to show you guys them. So first up is Guerlain, and I have tried this on before. I think it was a couple of years ago now, so I can't remember. But this is a matte. This is one of her matte trance lipsticks. I actually really like this one. It's actually probably one of my favorites so far. It's quite bright, it's kind of rich enough, but it's also got a bit of poof to it. It kind of reminds me a little bit of the Lisa Eldridge. This is the Pat Guerlain, and that's the Lisa Eldridge Velvet Jazz. And next up on the Pat McGrath lipsticks is Sedition. This one is a luxe trance, so this one is a bit more dewy, a bit more creamy, a bit less matte. This one is very creamy, it's quite heavyweight, feels a bit more weighty than the matte one, but I don't feel like the finish is that dissimilar to the matte one, which is kind of weird, but I do quite like it. I'm just not 100% sold on the shade, but it is a nice bright red, if a bright red is what you're looking for. Another Pat McGrath, it is the Flesh 5, and I've actually been wanting to try this for a little while now because I haven't tried it in ages. Don't know if it's really a red, but with a brown lip line, I think this would actually look really nice. Now I am in the liquid section of this video. First up is M Cosmetics Soft Sangria. It's actually a really gorgeous shade. And I really like the applicator. It's really well designed that it hugs the lip. It's very lightweight, it's very creamy, it's very soft. So next up, guys, is a red liquid lipstick that I wore literally on repeat for like 6 months. I used to really love this shade. This is the shade 94 from MDM Flow. One of you guys mentioned MDM Float in the comments a couple of weeks ago, and it totally reminded me of this lipstick, and I just thought, oh my god, I have to try it again. Next up, guys, is an old classic. It is the Fenty Beauty Underdog in the Stunner Lip Pink. Another rich gloss, this is the Flesh 4 from McGrath. This is a Glossier lip gloss in Cranberry. I did a review of the Glossier lip trio in Cranberry, and I'm going to be showing you guys all of them again, but this is the gloss. So guys, now I am in the miscellaneous section. So this is the Oma Beauty shade Winnie. Very rich, kind of a plummy shade as well. Next up is the Lipstick Queen Velvet Rope in the shade Black Tie. I really love the packaging of this. Feels instantly hydrating. Next up is one I've tried for you guys recently. It is the Kea Wise KW Red. Next up is the shade Glastonbury from Charlotte Tilbury. As the name suggests, it is more of a berry shade than a red, but let's see it. It does feel creamy, but doesn't necessarily feel very even in its application. Next up is one I tried fairly recently. It is the Hermes, and this one's in the matte. They do also have it in the satin, but the satin comes out a bit more red, a bit more punchy. This one's a bit less punchy. This is the Glossier Cranberry in Generation G, one of my favourite things. Really nice, simple wash of colour for days you don't want to look too intense like I do today. I don't know what I did with my makeup. Anyway, this is Generation G Cranberry. Next up is another Glossier Cranberry. This is the Ultra Lip in the shade Cranberry as well. second to last lipstick is the Lisa Eldridge Velvet Jazz. I've tried this a lot recently. I don't know why. I like it. I do really like it. And last but not least, guys, is the Guerlain number 940. So guys, that is it. That is my finished look. Those are all of the red lipsticks in my collection. I definitely do think there are some new favorites to like and love, and definitely some old favorites as well, which I've rediscovered. There are definitely some good shades in there, and there are definitely some shades in there that do not suit me at all. The new shades I've tried definitely have given me confidence to try and wear more red lips, but I do still think I am a nude lip type of girl. So I think maybe I'll do a video on some of my favorite nude lipsticks because I miss them. But yeah, hopefully you guys found this interesting. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Will you be buying any? Will you be trying any? Let me know. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you like this video. If you haven't subscribed already, guys, please subscribe. We'd love to have you in the Slap family. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you on